Hello my cherished viewers, you're welcome to Frenat Farms. Today we are going to talk about something pertaining to rabbits, and it's going to shock you because it's about the mortality, or better still the high mortality rate in rabbit farming. It's an issue most YouTubers don't talk about here, but I, being a rabbit farmer, I've experienced, and I have other farmers that have also experienced it, and I felt it's worth talking about so that new farmers entering the business will know what to expect and not be too shocked when that happens. So there have been cases of mortality on other people's farms. Myself, I had a few. That's the little ones that they gave birth to, and apart from that, the elderly ones or the matured rabbits, those and the bags that have also died a lot on the farm based on certain mistakes that I have made. And one of those mistakes is buying a rabbit from a farm without separating them when I brought them to my farm. I kept everything together, and the first day I kept the animals, in fact one came to the farm dead, then one died on the farm later on. Then when it died, I brought in 3 winners into that particular space without thinking of anything bad, but eventually one died. Then the following day another died, so I ordered that the last one be moved back to where it was, and so that was done, and the last one didn't die. Then I suspected those animals that I brought from that particular farm might have come to my farm with some kind of infections, and so I left that room empty. In fact, I kept guinea pigs there, and no guinea pigs survived everything, so now they are all alive and kicking. Then another rabbit that I brought from that same farm that infected this my hatch also died for whatever reason. Then I noticed that from time to time my rabbits die, and so this is a video of what happened actually. And this particular video I sent to a friend. He watched and said this is an infection. I wasn't surprised when I got to know that was an infection, so I had to get one disinfectant to spray the farm and then to see how things go. Now on other farms, change of feed could cause problems. It could cause death of a whole farm of rabbits, and this one nobody talks about it. It's very serious. Sometimes you may not even know what might have caused the death of your animals. So it's just scary, it's kind of skeptical, but it's something that we have to talk about. It's something that we have to let new farmers know, and so when they enter the business they know something like this can happen, so that they wouldn't be overwhelmed when it happens. Then another part of it is when rabbits give birth to their kids and then they die. Those ones are very common. Those ones, I think every farmer must be used to it now, and the only ones that will cause you more shock is when your whole farm or a number of your animals die instantly without you knowing what you did wrong. So this is something I think rabbit farmers should know and be aware of, so that when something like this happens, they'll know that yes, it's something that is bound to happen. But it's not like just do everything the wrong way and then when they die then you say, oh, okay, so it's supposed to happen, that's why it has happened. But rather what you're supposed to do is to make sure you keep good hygiene, you feed them right, you water them right, and like you don't bring strange animals from other farms without knowing whether they have any diseases or not. When you bring strange animals from somewhere else or another farm, just put them separately so that when there are problems they wouldn't affect your animals, that is your healthy animals. That's one thing you have to do. And so when you do everything right and things don't go right, you know that you did your best. That's what I always say, do everything right so that when things don't go right, you know you did your best. I think from this time we'll have a look at me having the farm disinfected with a chemical called Patholite. So that's what you're going to do now. Stay tuned, subscribe if you found some value in this video. So that is the spraying being done when you are doing this kind of business. You should know what goes in and out of the farm. For example, if you used to give your animals formulated feed and then you change to give them grass and they start dying, you should know the problem is from the grass you gave them and vice versa. That is, if the animals start dying immediately after feeding them with whatever you change to give to them. So be very observant and know that mortality in rabbit farming is high. It depends on what other farmers will experience on their farm, but have on mind so that when it happens, you wouldn't be so shocked. And that is the purpose of this video. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe for more videos like this.